Hey, I'm back. After my 1 year hiatus, this video is gonna be kind of a continuation of an older video I made. I think when I was like 11, of me trying to beat the Sans fight. It's a continuation. It's gonna be beating the game finally, probably. I gave up back then because I couldn't do it. I couldn't beat Sans. I wasn't that good. But we're gonna do it today. Oh shit. And we're back. I am so sorry about that. I had a former playthrough that I had, I think, a couple months ago. But I've reset the file. I put myself in the last corridor. We've been playing for about 1 minute. I did the ultimate speed run. I'm just kind of like that. And we're going to do what I couldn't do in the past. Beat this guy. Funny Bone Man. That wasn't funny. Hey, you've been busy, huh? So, I've got a question for you. You think even the worst person can change? No. That everybody can be a good person if they just try. By technicality, I did not actually kill anybody. Oh, I'm not gonna be like those YouTubers when they first saw this part. Guys! It wasn't me that moved. It was Kira. Alright. Well, here's a better question. Do you want to have a bad time? Because if you take another step forward, you are really not going to like what happens next. Well, sorry, old lady. This is why I never make promises. Well, here goes. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing. Flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be having a nice day. Ooh. Oh, I actually got hit on the first attack. I'm not used to 30 frames per second here. I always forget that the actual fight is in 30 frames per second in the actual game, unlike those practice websites. I'm gonna stop yapping. Let's go. What? You think I'm just gonna stand there and take it? Ooh, the classic one. This attack in specific, I can never avoid taking damage in it. This is why I'm hopeless for a no-hit run of this. Timelines jumping left and right, blah blah blah. The gist. Dang. Not used to these controls. I felt your sins crawling on your... That's not Sans talking. Until suddenly, everything ends. One of the core reasons I love Undertale is because of its sci-fi kind of timelines, universes, multiversal, whatever you want to call it, kind of dynamic. I'm a huge fan of that stuff. My favorite movie is like Everything Everywhere All at Once. And Sans is such an interesting character that's like, I feel like isn't captured correctly by the fandom, to be completely fair. He's drawn to be this like huge, like nonchalant old hero guy who cares about his brother, when like this is probably just gonna be me ranting, to be completely honest. But he's seen as this like, nonchalant, like all-knowing, remembers every single reset, cares about his brother, like becomes all anime boy rage when stuff goes wrong, when like in reality he's just some guy who's kind of, just tired of it all, just kind of minding his own business. He doesn't care if you kill his brother because he knows everything will be reset. He just doesn't know when. Like he can't remember resets. That's a huge lore thing that I feel like a lot of the fandom kind of gets wrong, sadly. But I feel like people understand that now because You know, the fandom's really matured since then. I mean, Undertale's gonna be, what, 10 years old this year? Like, Christ. It's gonna be as old as me as when I made that video the first time. Yeah, I really suck at this. No, actually, I think I made it farther than I ever did in that one video. By one video, I mean the first video. But yeah, he really just doesn't care. Like, he's the most aloof person you can think of. That's how he is in the actual lore. And it's not in a more like a, it's not in a not caring mood or not caring way. It's more of just a, you know, I don't really have to do anything. Like, what's the point of doing anything if everything will be reset in the end? That's why he's lazy. The only reason he stops you at the end is because you're about to, he knows you're about to destroy the world. Like, this, if he doesn't stop you here and now, there is no, like, resetting won't do anything at that point. There's no point. It's completely, you know, useless. I remember Phase 1 being a lot, oh, yep. Phase 1 is usually a lot longer. Actually, no, it felt longer as a kid because, you know, Sans Fight is supposed to be long, but, like, once you do it this many times. Listen, I know you didn't answer me before, but somewhere in there, I can feel it. There's a glimmer of a good person inside of you. The memory of someone who once wanted to do the right thing. Someone who, in another time, might have even been a friend? Come on, buddy. Do you remember me? Please, if you're listening, let's forget all this, okay? Just lay down your weapon and, well, my job will be a lot easier. Let's take this opportunity to do a little bit of healing. Sans, I'm gonna spare you. I'm edging him right now. What is wrong with me? Well, it was worth a shot. So you like doing things the hard way, huh? Bow, 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 bow. See, now this is where it gets kind of confusing. Is he teleporting, stopping time? Like, I know a lot of people kind of just assume he's teleporting or stopping time, and I feel like this has probably already been answered, like in a former maybe interview or something. But like, seriously, it's kind of confusing. Even after all these years, I actually never found out what he actually does in this phase. Because if he can stop time, then I feel like he's not using that to his advantage. Unless the battle system... Oh, shit. I didn't realize what I was doing. I gotta stop yapping. Ooh. As I was saying, I feel like he isn't using that to his advantage. If he can stop time... Unless the battle system with humans, like, one of the core reasons that he's so... What's my controls doing? Oh, shoot. One of the core reasons, I guess, he can't go to his full potential is maybe because we're humans, so he's stuck in, like, the battle. I mean, he has knowledge of the battle system, that's for sure, as shown in, you know, the ending where he just sits there and doesn't let me take my turn, right? So, you think, like, maybe battles between actual monsters are a lot more intense? Perhaps. Perhaps. It's a possibility. I don't learn when to quit. I feel like this attack is a lot easier than the mini attack, I say as I almost get hit. I like a turning point. That day's today. Who's this guy think he is? I'm using a thing I can't use to... what the freak? I just stuttered so badly. The controls look a little weird because I am... not good at using the arrow keys. I've been using W, A, and D. I have a... Oh, why did I heal? I have an open hotkey script running that lets me use W, A, and D instead of the arrow keys on this. Because arrow keys, I suck ass. I'm not gonna lie. I suck really badly. I'm better with my left hand than my right. That doesn't sound right. But it does glitch out the attack sometimes. And I'll be forced to use my special attack. Oh shit. This is what I mean. That's not me being stupid. This thing just keeps moving when I'm not trying to move. It has a mind of its own. Oh, easy attack. They're just moving a circle. Sans is preparing something. I'm not gonna try to trick because every single time I try it, I fail. Oh, thank God, it's not the stupid spam move. I suck at that one. Sorry if I go. I'm sorry if I get a little silent in a minute here. I have to lock in. Hi. Ow. Move out the way. Oh. Oh, here we go. See, am I gonna get first try? Am I gonna get? Oh. Oh, it's a lot faster than I remember. Oh, stay in the middle. If I remember how to do this correctly. Don't mess up on me now. Ah, shit. Yes! Yeah! Fuck yeah! First try! Holy shit. I honestly thought it was gonna take a lot more tries. Oh! I redeem myself. I say as if I've never beaten this guy like many times before. Alright, that's it. It's time for my special attack. Are you ready? Here goes nothing. I always wonder, is this like the equivalent of me walking forward towards him and that's why he keeps putting me back, or does he literally see me in the box? Yep, that's right. It's literally nothing. And it's not gonna be anything either. You get it? I know I can't beat you. One of your turns, you're just gonna kill me. So, I've decided it's not gonna be your turn, ever. This is what I mean. Does he know that the battle system's there? Like, what's the in-world lore? Apart from our point of view as a player, what does it look like for him? And I guess Frisk or Kara or player or whatever you want to call him. What am I standing there staring at him, or is he literally looking down at a box? It's not gonna be your turn ever. I'm just gonna keep having my turn until you give up. Even if it means you have to stand here until the end of time. Capiche? I think Sans is Italian. Go ahead, buddy. Fall asleep. Oh, I'm gonna edge him. Quitting, 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 quitting. You'll get bored here. And if you haven't gotten bored already, I mean, and then you'll finally quit. No. I might just start yapping on about Undertale theories. I don't think there's anything I can really yap. I know your type. You're, very determined, aren't you? You'll never give up, even if there's, absolutely no benefit to persevering whatsoever. If I can make that clear. No matter what, you'll just keep going. Not out of any desire for good or evil, but just because you think you can. And because you can, you have to. Who does bro think it? But you do not have me figure it out, man. I have killed you many times in my life. This is nothing. But now you've reached the end. There's nothing left for you now. So, in my personal opinion, the most determined thing you can do here is to completely give up and do literally everything else. Anything else. I can't speak. Sans is tired. Who made Sans' sprite? I should search it up later. I completely forgot. I can't remember if it was Toby or if it was Temmie. It was probably Toby. Or maybe it was both of them. I don't know. There's details that point out to Temmie, and there's details that point out to Toby. Because I know Toby Fox wasn't much of an artist, but I also know that, like, the sprite for Sans isn't that bad. Oh, What would happen if you actually pressed act? I think I watched a YouTube video on that not too long ago. Uh, Come on. Did you really think you'd be able to? Ow! Oh my god, guys, that wasn't me. That was Kara. That was Kara. Er, er. So, yes, that's it, huh? Just don't say I didn't warn you. Well, I'm going to grill peace. So why does he have blood? That wasn't ever answered either. I know there's an argument that skeletons have blood vessels or whatever, but like you don't see blood in papyrus, you don't see blood in any other like you don't see blood on the actual flesh-based monsters, and monsters are known to be made out of magic, not flesh and blood. That's literally part of the Undertale lore. So like I had not a clue. Virus, you want anything? Blah blah blah. That's it. I am not going through the rest of Genocide because I have no desire to. I've seen this many times. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see y'all later. Goodbye.